Hey, this show, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, where we just defeated the Pursuer and the last giant and are ready to continue. And I don't remember going down to 0 souls, so my soul stain must be somewhere, but I don't remember where. Whatever. There are a few things that I want to do before really continuing. Which the first one of that is to go to the things betwixt, because there is a thing that I showed you, a path that I showed you that I didn't continue on in the area before getting our class, that I want to go back to now, and then we'll be off going down to Heights Tower. Yeah, we're seeing an item down there. Can we reach that item from here? Yes, we can. Another smooth, small and sticky stone. Where we have 2 now, so we can play the game of luck with the crows 2 times. So let's see. These big footsteps is what I showed you, and I didn't show you the first time around what they belong to, but we've seen one such creature as of now. So let's go towards it. And we are very effective now. Pick up the item, we get the stone ring. Which ring don't we need? The life ring. We need the life ring the least. Additional reduction of enemy poise, so it ups the stagger potential of us hitting enemies. Getting gold pine resin. Resins, of course, are the type of items that I'll never use in a Souls game. I just don't use them. Don't we get like an extra item somewhere around here? Also not in the waterfall? Oh, okay. Good. Then we're done here with this. If I had encountered that one while having only my fists and no weapons, or with the starting weapon that were unupgraded, would have been a pain to do that fight, because it would have taken so long, and one little mistake will just cost you your life. So we're now going this way. We got 2 smooth and silky stones, so we can continue here. I'm not going that way and there with the we got the fragrant branch of your last episode. I won't be going there now. So
Give us smooth. Yes, you! Give us silky!
So a smooth and silky stone was what we found out there in the Forest of Giants.
Yeah. So nice, so smooth. Yeah! Silky smooth!
And we get a bleed stone, so we could do bleed weapon. But let's first leave the other one. Let's see what that's about.
Nice, so smooth.
And we get a human effigy. As I said before, this is rolling on a loot table. This is rolling on a loot table to give us access to to various different items. I mean, I could do the other thing now. For that, I have to look in my inventory whether we have enough expendable stuff. Yes. Okay. Because we need expendable armor. Where was that? I saw one thing here. When did we... we got the hunter set. Yeah. I remember. Traditionally used by bow hunters, yeah. I want to give us access to another bonfire that's behind another challenge that I want to do now. This will waste our fragrant branch of yore, so it's basically locking us in using it for that, but that's one of the main paths. So you have to use your fragrant branch of yore at some point in the game to do this. Here is where we saw the guy with the moonlight greatsword being blocked off here by that statue. Let's go in. And first look for enemies in rooms like these. They're 2-hit. Okay. Let him destroy the door. They're actually pretty nasty enemies, so I'm very careful with them. Lloyd's Talisman. So, up there are more doors with more enemies. It's a perfect setup for a trap. Taking a sip of coffee in between. If I ever do like a weird pause, it's because I want to drink my coffee before it gets too hot. Use the fragrant branch of yore. This doesn't activate the trap, yeah? Okay, let's first get rid of her. That she can survive this. I don't want her to die.
Thank you. I've been petrified. Hard to speak. Give me a moment, please. I'm fine. I think... No. I'm fine. Really, I am. My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Oh. You're that traveler. I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy. So perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
We get a prism stone. That's the least useful item ever, and it has nothing to do with pyromancy.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think. I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags. I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life, but just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare? I'll take anything, whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
On the ground? Give equipment, it is. Okay. So let's just give her the equipment. So a hollow soldier helm, a hollow soldier armor, hollow infantry gloves, hollow infantry boots. A says done. Once equipment is given, it cannot be retrieved. Okay? Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift. After I change into this, I'm heading for Medulla. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord.
Milord.
But perhaps Medulla is my best chance.
So she's trying to find someone.
I'm going back to I hope we can meet again.
Let's see what she says. Resistance rings against flame, thunder, and dark magic. Also items to temporarily boost those resistances, and fire seeds, which are required to upgrade your pyromancy flame if you have one. So we'll need to find one first, and then different pyromancy spells.
I have my very own teacher. His name is Carillion of the Fold, a famed sorcerer in Melfia, our hometown. I was fascinated by sorcery, and so, well, he's so unique, you see. When he set out for Drang Lake, I couldn't let him go alone, but we were separated. Quite early on, I'm afraid. I'm rather unskilled. My lord probably ditched me. But, oddly, I'm a fast learner when it comes to pyromancy. What we're fascinated by, and we're skilled at, are not always the same thing. Why can't I just focus on what I truly enjoy? Oh dear, I shouldn't be so choosy. It's hardly my place.
So this is another universe where the magic chooses you thing is going on and not you choose the magic. So she wanted to become a sorcerer and trained with the sorcerer trainer Carillion, which we'll probably meet. But she could only do pyromancy, not sorcery.
I have my very own. His name, when he said, but...
Okay.
Be safe.
And she said she moves to Medulla as soon as she gets dressed up. So what we have to do is talk to him.
Clearing the way was your doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, you know. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Benhart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. And I swear it by my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help. I am in your debt. It's a true man who honours his debts, and I'll see mine paid. I swear it by my ancient sword.
And we can learn the joy gesture.
I swear.
How do we gestures in this game again? This menu? Aha. Uh-huh. Do we have one that makes a noise? No. In other games, there's like one. No, those are all important gestures. What else we got? Welcome and joy it. Okay. Other games have like one gesture that also includes like a little cry like hey or something like that. Sometimes he just if I empty sometimes if sprint is ending and I'm trying to do the next sprint, it just doesn't work. It's like the position I rest my thumb on the B button so that maybe it doesn't properly take it. Weird. So let's reset the word. And now Benhart and Rosabeth should have moved on. Is she over here? I don't remember where she moves to. I could have sworn she moves over here. I don't want her to stay stand in that room when I'm activating the trap that is pretty obviously there. Also, there must be something that can petrify people, and if she gets petrified again, we can't uncurse her again. Because petrified is normally just an instant death, and this is just the lore petrification that happened before the game started that can be undone. I was pretty certain that she would move when I rest, because Benhart does, and she too. So I just didn't find her in Majula. Door's still not here. Fuck you! Dark Souls and the wall hitting mechanics. Okay, so pull that lever and run. I wanted to run outside, which is a thing that's apparently not working. Most dangerous enemy of them all. Stunlock it. Whew. Life gem. So they inflict poison. That thing inflicts petrification, which is a thing that you don't want to have happen to you. Stabbing in the back and short lesser foe. Okay. Yeah, you can stab it in the back if you start behind it. But for that you have to start behind it. So look at all these places. This one, for example, has a bonfire. Let's light that. So that will respawn here. Happiness ahead. I assume an Estus Flask shard? If it's happiness that we find here? An Estus Flask shard. This is the embodiment of happiness in this game. Ah! Jump, asshole! Yeah, the jump doesn't cover height, so we have to jump from here. I don't want to pull enemies from out here. Fucking jump, asshole! What do I'm clicking the button for? Oh! Whenever I'm trying to go like around the corner, he doesn't jump. Okay, so... Okay, this works actually better. Sometimes it works better than I think. Nope. Let's close that door. You're looking a bit like my friend Benhart. He's wielding an anvil as a weapon, and he dropped some Gurm boots, so that's how the dwarves are called in this game. I'm hearing enemies. What was wrong with that? Right trigger is a... Wasn't right trigger a stab? Oh no, longsword right trigger is not a stab. almost died there. Due to weird circumstances. No items at all? Huh. Okay. Try to jump with the other jumping mechanic. Okay. Of course it doesn't work. So let's see. Hurrah for message. There are a lot of messages here. I'm drinking my sip of coffee now. I want to see what the next area is because I don't remember. I just remember that there will be like a central bonfire location to this part of the map. And I will try to reach it. The Shaded Woods. I don't remember this. This is okay, that's another one of those. Two of those. Okay. Ooh. That goes into stamina quite more extensively than I was thinking. Fading Soul. Yeah, that's like 5 souls. Weakness message. Yeah. Hurrah for message. Message, I can't take this. 2 of those guys. Fucking kidding me, come here. Double left bumper does drain all my stamina. Now I did take a look at it for once. Let's pull the other melee guy. Pull him. Two strong guys. That's not nice. I don't have the reach that I want. Okay. Good luck. Yeah, thank you for giving me that message after the fact. Remember this place at all. Visions of man. What visions of man? Oh, like the phallus symbol or what? Yeah, maybe. Pharaoh's Lockstone. Okay, this is important. This direction. Bonfire ahead, it says. Okay, that's a thing that I totally don't remember. That's one attack more than I pressed. That's also one attack more than I pressed. I pressed it twice. This is the game, the one game, Dark Souls, where I don't mash the attack button. The other Soulslikes, I mash the attack button because the stamina thing isn't that is so demanding to keep track of your stamina, and it's so important. So I'm really careful with not spamming stuff. And still I get attacks that I'm pretty sure I didn't put in, but maybe I did and I just don't remember. So this is a 3-way split, and we'll have to look into the different splits at some point. There are these kind of monkey enemies again that we saw before. This is just a wide fork. And this direction has enemies patrolling with like armor and stuff, real human enemies. Interesting. So this is the main location of the Shaded Woods, and from here it branches to different stuff. So I think we did what we could here in the Shaded Woods, and we're now sitting at the ruined Fork Road bonfire. It's time to go back to Majula and go down from Majula the other path, because we want to reach the Lost Bastille from the other side. First though, let's use that Estus Flask shard. Why can't I talk to you from behind?
Here to see light, however.
There she is! Estus Flask strengthened. Can I give another one? No. We could level up, but let's go to her. I looked exactly here. It's weird. So we went now far away enough to have the Majula despawn and respawn, or deload and reload, and so she moved now.
I'm here in Majula thanks entirely to you. You even were kind enough to clothe me. Thank you so very much. The only thing I can offer is pyromancy. But if that might help you, come to me.
Yeah, give me
It was
a
a perilous
pyromancy hand.
trek across the mountains. I faced the most frightful things. The number of times I nearly died. It was a perilous trek.
Okay. So do you sell anything different now that you moved? No, I can just afford more.
Be safe.
We don't have a pyromancy flame to upgrade, do we? Or did we get one and I don't remember? Nope. We have a staff and a shine, but no hand. Okay. No flame, as it's called, not hand. Okay, we have enough to upgrade our fire longsword.
I knew you.
So reinforce the fire longsword to +5. This is +10 damage, this is +7, +7. Let's do that. Okay.
I'll be around if you...
So now... what else do we have? We have some soul items. Didn't this give 3k the last time? No, we had the large soul of a proud knight the last time. This one does give nothing. 1? No, 50. Okay, 50 is okay. Let's upgrade our level.
There, seek, lest.
Because we want to reach that 10 int, I think it was. No, not again. Okay, use sword spells. Yeah, the soul arrow. For 1500, which is exactly what I have left. Okay. She doesn't sell anything else for 50. So we'll buy stuff from him again with the remaining stuff. Let's buy an arrow and 2 arrows. So we're left with 1 soul. Then we now can attune spell. Oh, the Great Soul Arrow. We found that before on the ground in the trap room with the ballistas in the Forest of the Fallen Giants. But attuning the Soul Arrow now. So we could use those 30 Soul Arrows if we wanted to. Let's see. We can also use the staff now, which is a thing that I should have checked before, which is actually quite heavy, but we're not going over any thresholds here, yeah. So we can Go right. Let's go somewhere where there's no NPC being fired at. It's a nice fast animation, I think. But every time I do that, I'll have to go into power stance mode after that again.
Oh, hello again.
Do you say something new? No, that's the same thing as before. I know that he gets more and more stock, but it may be dependent on how much you buy from him. Okay, so our direction today was originally to go down here, so we'll start that process. And down here, then like a bit around the corner, to the left there was a chest that we already plundered. And then we turned around, so now let's just go in there. We got a glimpse of this room with the floodgates. First let's look if there are any enemies to get rid of before opening the floodgate. No. So it's these chains that you pull to open the floodgates temporarily. And they'll close behind us. Where are the enemies? Is that Dark Souls 2 not Scholar of the First Sin that has the enemies? Apparently. No enemies here? That's weird. Okay. So we saw the chain we have to pull to get the floodgates to open again. Soul of a Lost Undead, Broken Thief Sword. So these messages will say something like Visions of Red or something, to point out that there were red ones. Be wary of enemy. Light ahead. Tongue ahead. What? What? Tongue ahead? Light ahead. Okay, so this is a place that we actually saw from Majula, but we traveled like just a bit and we are now almost at the horizon of what we saw of Majula. So this whole place, the whole skybox, makes no sense. We're in Hate's Tower Flame, where there are the Hate Knights sitting around. And the Hate Knights are enemies that I won't touch for now, because they are fucking dangerous. So we'll run past the big guy here. To not have to run down the whole stairway again. And then we can go up again here. And we killed one. Oh god. That's not the one that drops the special item. Or was that Dark Souls 1? Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the... not Scholar edition. There's another Hate Knight. We can attack them, but they're very dangerous. And we'll have to fight them sooner or later, so... No! The other one, please. Oh god. Yeah, I died because I can't move. I can't move while healing. It's so... Other games didn't let you move at all. Dark Souls 1 didn't let you move at all during healing, but the healing animation was 10 times faster. Like a sensible healing animation and not like this crappy bullshit that we've got here. I can 3-shot them? We got his leggings. We'll be taking a look at how heavy they are in a second. We'll bait him into doing an attack. That's the very delayed attack that he does. Oh god. The tracking. We can 3-shot him. And a cracked blue eye orb is what he dropped. So he doesn't drop the other thing. Because in Skull of the First Sin it's placed here. No, it isn't. I think in the normal version he is the one enemy that drops an Estus Flask shard. If you kill him for the first time. Or maybe it might be the other one. Okay, let's pull that one. Is someone around the corner? Yes. Lloyd's Talisman. Because they want to help us with mimics should we find some. Doesn't Dark Souls 2 have a mimic close by? And we can pick up an item, a cracked blue eye orb. So killing that enemy made this lever appear. So look at that chamber over there with like the weird circular shape which looks like a boss fight. What I find interesting, I was just wanting to say that the boss isn't spawned yet, but there he is. You can already see him. It's a boss fight chamber where the boss is already spawned and you can see him. And you can see an NPC up there. Let's now just pull the lever, whatever. And now let's look down there. And we just gave ourselves more platform. You can kite that boss into falling down. So it's may not be a good idea to pull these levers or levers. But I just now did it and I'll continue pulling all the levers here. God, that's also a way. The stupid dragon. Oh God. The stupid dragon. Let's heal up. And let's continue exploring Hate's Tower Flame in the next episode. But now I want to look at up there. So you see the monument? That's the monument where the guy that's name is starting with S. Solon? Something like that. The crestfallen warrior is sitting in front of. And you know how short the walkway was. We like went from Majula onto that cliffside, went down a tunnel, went down a spiral staircase and came out there. And this and that, the distance is totally not working. And these fake skyboxes are why Dark Souls 2's map is way less rememberable than Dark Souls 1's map. Because Dark Souls 1's map, you may get like a skybox that's like displaced by 20 meters, but this skybox is displaced by like 2 kilometers or something like that. 2 kilometers being like a bit over a mile. And that displacement just makes places not connect correctly in your head. And yeah. So you can choose to go down here first, but as you see, I was surprised, as you heard, I was surprised by being able to 3-shot those guys, because they are pretty dangerous if you come here unupgraded. But we're coming here upgraded, and this makes this place a cakewalk. Above my head, I suppose that chest is the mimic chest. I'll try to clear the old level before going there, because you can drop down that fucking thing. If you like misalign your steps by like half a centimeter, you just drop down on that little narrow walkway there. And that's not a place to fight a mimic, especially since Dark Souls 2's mimic are way more dangerous than Dark Souls 1 mimics. Okay, yeah. And this tower is what we saw in the distance from there, and from Majula up there, and I said, yeah, we're gonna go there, but the distances are wrong. They are completely wrong. But okay. And I think we didn't see the cathedral, so it's totally off. Totally off. But we'll continue to explore the Hate's Tower of Flame in the next episode. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.